Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
I think say let's not make it seem as you say artists should know everything. It is not possible. And they can't do everything. Maybe we say they are trying their best. For example, I mean, I'm a creative person. My job is to create the music. But I need to have people around me who will take care of other things. Your managers are very knowledgeable, but me and need the right people and the bay edge. I want you to be good digital platforms and you'll bit me monitor your revenue streams. You're making sure that the right ones are coming to you. It's, I'm a bit not comfortable when if you that's the name, right? Tilly, you say artists are people who feel most important but wallow in ignorance. It makes me tear me shame. No, Charlie. That's how much we are being too hard.
I think to the beer, we need to call a spade a spade. On this particular score, our line with Tilly, 100%.
Okay.
And let's also not be a bit hypocritical. I was saying because Ola minu baby aye jume, you know, we've met artists who are extremely knowledgeable. But I can bet you say you Ghana and for bear tenor, you can get only 2 who know the business of a Jumana or Moyen.
Okay, so you didn't get my point.
I get your point.
No, you didn't.
I get it.
No, you didn't.
I'm saying that I will be very hard. And now China,
the generalization is my point. I'm not just going against the fact that there are people who are ignorant.
And I'm saying at this point, so or generalizing it because if you have, let's say, about 2 who be the real business of a Jumana or Moyena, then it is failure.
No, but that again, you still can't say artists like making it seem that everybody doesn't know. You can say so. I mean, if we can't say that. You can't say that. I can't say that because meaning my share being so much. Say no kind of munim. If you crash started free, no, my but
me say me nyanya because ola was asem me kura what can be pain
and yet that possible.
I not a bia oka. Most important, I'm not saying, but you've said so many things about artists displaying ignorance about business.
The point is that the point is that let's not generalize it. As an artist, what are you saying? Because a bit more nim, it's here come me and Casso Munina name. So what I say, I don't know so what I because as a me artist, I'm here machine say, hey, Aden, unim de minim. Patience accept now, but Patience probably she doesn't know much about this digital space and their revenue streams. Good for her. The only me blaming one say I didn't want people be out or yet into these things. No managing that part because you can't do everything on your own.
I'm happy the provocation is making you come out.
I say unime. Uniza upush. Uniza upiami and I say oh mommy me one sorry. Patience can know everything. Yani number 1. Number 2. Many million more Kumasi din come. And maybe some said, it's YouTube now, Moya will be are you making money? One a share some mamo. They mentioned 3 people. And I didn't know where moon a share some mamo. Also, when they Okoya no be a dashboard at you. Busumi Biakoya no be at you to unim, utimi who be usikani free, the taxes ayati, the only benya free, not the obinian what munina my calculation, distrust. It was only guy in the year, those guys, And I think that you know, see, you're drumming home to these artists. See them, and they can't know it all.
But me, Musao, so, maybe I mean, little knowledge about YouTube, no. And as I said, I'm moment to me, your mother directly.
It's about, you see, YouTube is about watch or view hours and the number of subscribers you have. Now, while bet me but how many content can you provide on your timeline, as a channel? I bet me are driving more traffic for you. It's the more we watch, that's how you are able to get some small coins. Yet boom and Danny come out. Meaning to say that miracle didn't come out. I said the same thing. Like producer be a good chess in Ibakope. Also on go to YouTube, that bender. But says in Ibak no, it be a 2 hours, but you 5 minutes, and I be brave. Then you are increasing your watching your viewing hours or watching hours, and then you are getting more subscribers because and yet the old bet to be no be happy. It's one to me, yeah, number 2. Yeah, what? Nimbian kitinkiti bi wo ho a enye obi anenim About what I say. How to even have a thumbnail a very attractive in your name. How to get your channel to be positioned among suggested channels for a particular video. And you'll be a nuclear fast of the tour. And how to target.
YouTube now, bet me I have best
Medro. And how to target. So Obi wa and I make no the guy's job is to create. Why are you trying to embedding the person to go and learn all these things? Media then. Mami probably no mean chane can one say mami.
You see, and this thing you see, if I come Obe Musisia.
Yeah.
Only Olake, a minimum tie. And this is how the fact that our job is to create does not mean say Ube Jabi Bia about business to somebody. Because I know sooner my job is to create. Oh, media, my job is to create. Sebi, you present. So presenting. Yes, I'm saying so presenting. But say unim. Say as a presenter, you also do part of the production. And you to me say, okay, my job is to present. Bia one here eventually the bro say present eventually a man for need do attempt him say and yet through no fault of yours. So I'm saying let's move from, because people are also learning. Ya man for there. Ya can't say na free. My job is to create. My job to create and also be part of the business and learn.
It's free. My job is to create. To be my job to be an aggregator. It is not his job. You can have the basic knowledge.
I'm not saying say be aggregator.
You can have the basic knowledge.
On TV, a human aggregator.
And I make us say, "Ubet the basic knowledge." You know,
Olati radio so catch and say, "Oh, job," and say you have to create, and the basic knowledge of learning how to even say be aggregate. I mean, aggregating the work in the crowd. Nipan because Ola catch and say, "Oh, the job is to create," and I'm saying that it is not less because this platform. So let's move from my job is to create. My job is to create because look at some of these artists or more. And you open say
artists or more.
Jay-Z, the job is just to create.
Thank you very much. So do my bem. Now,
Rick Ross. The business is just to create. My job is to create. They don't know anything about the business they do. Kojenchi, for instance, there are books about industry. I even collected from Kujenchi. There are books about the industry. I collected from Chasamwa. I don't think Chasamwa can't say, my job is to create. He, as an artist, buy books to read. And me, as even this in journalist, there are books, I'm saying that I've collected books from Kujenchi, I've collected books from Chasamwa to read. These are also artists. I don't know, because media, my job is to create.
Okay, you see, when you catch us, your job is to create. You see, I didn't analogy now. I know I'm not so wait I used to say all these musicians are who coach here, Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Birdman, and all those people. They don't have business management in their team. They don't have. They don't have that.
I'm not saying
they have that. What is the work of this business management team?
I'm saying the
they
basic
are the ones that take
the
care.
work of aggregating.
And look at said the basic knowledge, yes, but and yet Juma also what didn't attention in alcohol. And also when you have basic knowledge.
I'm saying they don't have that basic knowledge.
How would you know?
It is not adding. Are you saying, do you know the number of years I know,
program? But do I'm
sitting here. No, I'm sitting here. I'm telling you, my G books if you could drink you. Am I saying that? What are you talking about? I am saying for the years, number of years I've been in industry, there are so many of these artists, you meet them. Even the basic, when it comes to even royalties, on TS here.
There are some artists like that.
I official royalties, I have to blame Musica. Or blame Musica for royalties problems. Onim, he doesn't even understand how royalties. There's everything about Onim copyright issues. Onim.
In the same vein, there are musicians who are money everything about royalty, right? So it comes back to my point. And your money na netisa. It's no yen can't na yen yim. Most of them ain't fine. But there me person me point and better me ya mami. basic knowledge, fine. But there's something called division of labor. Now, tell me, if you are signed to a record label, are you going to worry yourself with how YouTube money is coming to you? It's not your job. Your job is to create. That's what they signed you. That's why my job is to create in the free bar. Now let's come to our own crowd more indie labels, Yes, me here manager. Dating I was saying Ubia or be taking charge of all this platform, this digital platform to get to be in charge of my digital streams. I need somebody to take care of that. That's bloggers say Ghana. We some aggregators no, but they also know how to do it. But they give it to aggregators. The basic knowledge you have to know, but it is not your job to spend all your time on these things. There's something you fear away. But Nina near Kambuma, a Korea baby for see a Piscama, a Jumara. And the same thing, every artist should have a team. Obia where Juma, but the unfortunate thing we have is that Ubenya artists and any power on them, the manager. On one BBR, this manager doesn't know much about this YouTube. Young patient, I doubt he said Kumi, everything about this aggregation and digital platforms. He doesn't. So they should employ somebody or bet me I said man I would trust him. Somebody who can give you access to your own account so you can know how much you are making. It would have solved all these things. But you know, so you're saying to me say your uncle for mubu grofo ha. Omubu one more timi atene se ozo wako onim hye. Ene ye bu omo. One no mdi nkomo about YouTube. The bebre ye bu omo. Everyone me catch me. I just got access to omo just to understand the omo how they are making their money. And I realized wait, tax we are yati way Ghana revenue now so to but I didn't aggregator net here free ho. Also, sir, and YouTube one at I said there say we are Ghana revenue tax near to. Are you paying to Ghana revenue or Debbie? Aggregator will pay to revenue or Debbie. So where is this money going to? Because onim enye juma etipe wo bia onim saade no na omo sebi yenye etie sebi minya sika kese bia me call investment bank ho ana bank ho na me na kodin komo se me wo sika wo yo na de na metimi invest wo se me nim sika ho nim de ana me am mfa nkoton bi de ne kahuru but me be call investment bank no wa kira me de me mfa sika no go shem. That is all I'm saying. Basic knowledge, yes. But let's get people who are more knowledgeable in these things and can be trusted to manage it for us. Thank you very much.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.